Hey everyone, Steve Grogan here, founder of Geekwingchun. Today's video is a drill I call Go for the Opening. If you've never been here before, we give free training tips and ideas to people who want to get better at Wing Chun but might not be able to make it to class as much as they like. So hit subscribe and then you'll be notified when we have more videos up. This drill again, it's called Go for the Opening. Now, Mark is going to be the defender and I'm the aggressor going toward him. And he's just like imagining in his head, even though I'm just walking toward him, he's imagining I'm coming in aggressively to hit him or what have you. In this drill, I tell people there are 3 targets: here, here, and here. So I'm going to walk toward Mark and I'm going to cover up one of these 3. And he has to hit one he's just going to do one hit and then we start over, hit one that's open. So I'll just show you quick for an example and then I'll give more clarification. Hold on. This is guerrilla style, mom and pop, grassroots Wing Chun channel, so I'm not editing that. So, for an example, I'll walk toward him a handful of times. And you'll notice I don't get all the way up here and then cover because he's a beginner. Maybe eventually you can do that. You can get up and then do that, because right now he probably would feel like if he had to hit someone from here, he'd probably feel like he couldn't do any damage anyway. He still needs that feeling of boom, being able to throw that out there. So that's why, gauging by the length of his arms, that's why, like right about now is when I start to reach up to cover one of the targets. So that's phase 1, and then phase 2 is simply you got 2 hands, 3 targets to limit the targets open to him. Cover here, cover here, cover here. So now he's got just 1 target, right? And you can play around with this too by messing around with like how long you take until you walk back. You know, so now because I've been gabbing, I took longer than usual to walk to him. Of course, if you do delay like that, and then you try to trick him by say, okay, I gave him this opening last time, right? So mentally he might expect a different opening. So you could, like, for example, quote unquote trick people by saying, oh, and you gave them the same target, or you give them the same target a couple times and they get in a habit of that. So a couple different ways to play around with this, as you can see. You could even play around with it by having him, like, again, pretending I'm the alpha male who's getting aggressive. You could even have it where I'm doing what they call the monkey dance, where I'm pacing back and forth, and he has to keep turning to face me. What about it, punk? And then at some point, at some point I would rush in. So, and I could even maybe, instead of just doing this from out here, I could maybe take a step toward him without going all the way, and he might say back up to keep his space, you know. Different things like that. So play around with it, have fun, let us know how it turns out. Hit subscribe before you go, and I'll see you in the next video.